All right, now
that's how one-word story goes.
We're going to play a one-word story game, and if I'm not mistaken, it's where each member of this game is going to have one word, and you're going to try to create a story based off a suggestion, correct? All right, so what would you like me to suggest?
The name of the story.
Give us the name of a story that's never been told.
Okay, Toby the Lost Frog.
Toby
was
a
lost
frog
that
couldn't
find
his
way
home
from
the
store.
One
day
Toby
took
his
wagon
and
traversed
the
streets
to
his
grandmother's
house.
He
didn't
Find
his
grandmother's
house.
Instead,
he
Found
his
long
lost
buddy
George.
the
monkey.
George
the
Monkey
took
his
cartwheel
machine
and
flipped
it
over
Toby,
who
injured
his
left
knee
and
died.
Toby
died.
Quite
horrifically
But
George
lived
on
top
of
his
corpse.
Excellent. Very good. Children do not listen to the story.
It's obviously been a while since I've done any improv because
my
you
gosh.
never kill off the main character.
No, I'm more interested in the cartwheel machine.
yeah, you know.
That was, oh my
Everybody
gosh.
has one.
Never
They're
bring
huge.
a gun into a scene and never kill off.
oh, but
the
you
main
bring
character.
a cartwheel machine. That
Hey, you know what? First it was Pogs, then it was Furby's cartwheel
You
machine.
know, the cartwheel machine was right after that.
Well, every monkey should have a cartwheel.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's better than the organ grinder, really.
And I loved it. It's like you injured his left knee. I loved it. It was like, you know you wanted to go somewhere.
Anthony, we heard a little bit about how you randomly got started with improv because you had no friends.
That's accurate.
Mark, how did you get started? Because I remember you when you were in knee pants, very tight knee pants.
That hasn't changed.
to a grasshopper.
okay.
He dressed up for the show.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I just got fatter. My jeans have stayed the same.
Well, and I want to congratulate you on your master's degree.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Masters.
You don't need a master's degree to do improv, though, right?
No, but
It helps.
he does need to eat, so...
He does.
Yeah, no. I did fun things in college, even doing a master's. But how I got started in improv was I was going to college and doing fun things. No, my brother Mikey V. PCP, or Michael Valentin, or Pete Valentin.
Did you almost mispronounce your own last name?
No.
Okay.
You call him PCP.
Okay, PCP,
Right.
whatever.
Did you do that in college, too? Don't do that in college.
That's not what they call him. Okay. But he was taking some classes at Second City, and he's like, oh, I'm taking this beginning improv class 4 weeks. It's $150. And I said, I don't have $150. I'm going to college. He said, I'll pay for you. And I'm like, I'm in, because I'm cheap. That's very college of me. Like, you're going to pay for something? I'll do it. So we did a 4-week class, and I was hooked. He didn't take any more classes after that, because, you know, he was working on a movie.
He does a lot of filming.
Filming, yeah. He was he's getting ready to film Syncrept End and everything. So, but I kept going, and I took level 1 with Paul. As I point to him, he's standing in the studio right now.
He's our next guest. He's coming in.
And then I took level 2 with Michael Hartnett. Then Second City fled Las Vegas. I say fled. I don't know. They just left, and we really had no. Yeah, they
Stormed the castle.
Yeah, they just left. They just left, and my second level class was like, well, there's no more Second City. We should form a troupe. So we had like, I don't know, 10, 11 people, came up with a happy hour, and through the years and many coachings, Paul has coached a couple times, and good and bad times, emphasis on bad the first couple years, we were terrible, but we really, a lot of members came in and out, but really have a strong group now. And
would you say that it's grown and people have responded to it, and people are, I mean, what is a happy hour jam session normally like? I mean, are people going to go and now compared to where you've come from? I mean,
well, just to give Eric a little insight, the Happy Hour Jam is only, what, about 6 months old at this point?
Yeah.
Oh,
really?
And when we hear about Set in the next segment, you'll hear where Happy Hour got its opportunity to perform, which is where other local improv troupes can get an opportunity to perform.
Very cool.
But very grown in leaps and bounds. And well, basically,
Especially in the last.
Are you guys touring at all? You know?
we are going to be part of the Improv Throwdown in Harrisburg, Penn. Well,
that's what I heard.
Max, Chip, and Anthony, will be working his career job, loser. Make money, stupid. But 3 of the members will be going to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania to compete in the Improv Throwdown with fellow improvisers Marcus Skiernack and Kimberly Fowle.
Both of them just passed out on their table.
Passed out. Don't ask me to read
just
your name.
And I butcher names.
Yeah, but they started back in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and they're going out there to compete as well. We're going to be competing against them. So we're really doing things, and if things aren't getting done here, like if we want, like we didn't have a jam session for a while, so we're like, hey, why don't we just do a jam session? Happy hour is like, we should have an hour-long show, like just a variety show. We've done that too. You know, so if there's anything like we really want to accomplish, we'll just go out there and just piece it together and just do it. Because you know, it's really, in this small of a community, you really just have to. Because I mean, it's there for the taking.
And it's fun. I mean, it's fun to watch. It's fun to kind of throw things together and see what happens, see what comes of it. And
well, and that's something that both of you had an opportunity to be involved with a little bit. We didn't have the opportunity to get Just Serendipity on today. We're going to have them.
Oh, they're going to be on later, though.
Yeah. And they had a benefit for the American Cancer Association where improv teams of 3 competed in kind of a tier March Madness type tournament. And I was fortunate enough to be involved with it as a judge and kind of an alternate. If a team needed a player, I got thrown in on a couple of teams, which was great for me because it's like I got to do that raw form of I don't even know who you are. Hi, I'm Glenn. Oh, we're going to be performing together for the next half hour, 40 minutes.
Performing against Happy Hour.
Not to rub salt in those wounds, but there is some of that camaraderie, brotherhood. I don't know what the best way to put it, but that was a really great experience because we got to see a lot of different
creating ensemble.
Well, and not only that, but
it's very communal.
Yeah, we got to see a lot of different local performers that we may never have seen before. Chip Nash, you know, and I can't think of his sister's name.
Carrie,
jeez.
Or Pete.
They kind of started coming to the Happy Hour Jam as a result of that tournament? Or?
Yeah, Chip, who is the most recent member in Happy Hour. Congratulations, Chip.
Also the most handsome.
Definitely.
Damn you, Chip.
Give it time. You'll look like Anthony.
I'm second. I'm the skinniest. I got that. I also wear the tightest pants.
Oh my gosh.
Well, on that note, I think we're gonna take a commercial break here so that you can go rinse your mouth out.
Chip is great. We
or,
love it.
or wash your ears out, whichever you need to do. Curtain call with Eric Ball.
Anybody misconstrue tight pants?
You taught him how to hit a baseball, how to hit a receiver, strike zone.
That's I have tight pants. We're going to commercial.
Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy. Now, are we going to have everybody in at the same time, or do you want to do 2 different groups? I mean, we have an extra headset.
If you guys want to hang out for the second session,
do we have 2 more coming, or just 1?
Paul's here already. Matt Donnelly should be on.
Because we could swing this back and do 3 and have somebody else on a headset. And, I mean, we could. Or do you want to do 2 and then bring?
I think to be fair, because I know Matt can talk by himself for hours. But if you guys want to hang around, by all means, chime in periodically.
I can't believe how much you and Jim have done with the house in such a short amount of time.
Alright, why don't you go on the board? So
That derailed in less than 3 seconds. Chip Nash is the latest group. He's also the handsomest. You look like Anthony. I have tight pants. Let's go to commercial.
Let's go to commercial.
Somebody put a penny on the track.
That's the nice thing about radio. You can probably just cut to commercial as soon as things just like, all right.
Nope, yeah.
We need to go cut to commercial and get Child Protective Services.
We come back. It's like, no, I'm just saying I'm kind of fat. We're gonna go back to commercial. Ajax really has something interesting you want to hear about.
And for those of you watching on YouTube,
Oh yeah,
How's it
like
going?
fanning out my shirt half the time.
I'll do a black bar.
Radio.
Fantastic in Town Square.
They won't see me not wearing pants.
Tight pants, what pants? Take the lens off, that's how the camera can do its job.
Want some Western flair at your next event? Make it a memorable one.
All right, 45 seconds. We're gonna go back
They
in.
offer special
Okay,
packages
I'm gonna run back
for
there
parties,
some point.
large
It's hard to see
receptions,
where
or
it doesn't work, so it'll be a little overlapping.
Sounds good.
Cameras are gone.
Coming in, I'm gonna do a few upcoming
announcements.
Upcoming announcements.
Circumvent, burgers and sliders, 9 different delectable appetizers.
Oh, they're gonna talk about me! Hooray!
Breakfast is served from opening to closing.
Yeah, I mean, when
Eric
Eric
the
posted on
intern.
Facebook, that's how I
9593 Las Vegas Boulevard.
Yeah,
Located in Town Square.
hooray!
For reservations,
This
or
is the
ordering
best
to
radio
call
show ever.
709.
Here we go, guys.
Every time you say this, I do that.
Free Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Every time you flail your arms around, I get diarrhea.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome back to Curtain Call with Eric Ball. We're here with a couple of members of the Happy Hour Improv Troupe.
Hello.
Pete Valentine and Tony Barnaby. For those of you listening right now, we're videotaping all of this, so we'll be posting it up on YouTube so you can hear what we've been laughing about the entire commercial break.
Before we talk a little bit more about Happy Hour,
I was going to lead you
You're gonna
in.
lead me in?
Of course I am.
He's the master segue.
I'll be quiet.
No,
Here we go. Here we go.
I'm hurt now.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Our interns are not here today, so we have a special intern guest, Eric. Is going to be interning as well today, with announcements for some current shows and possibly some audition notices.
Yeah.
I'm going to rub my wounds for the show that Eric and I are both in over at the Super Summer Theater. But what do we have going on?
You get thrown around a lot.
I do.
If you haven't gone out to Super Summer Theater and this last weekend, it was opening weekend for their second musical out there. The Gershwin musical, Crazy for You. PS Productions presents that one. It's a fantastic show. We've received a great response. Glenn plays Lank, the bad guy in it, and he gets his comeuppance, of course, and so he's been thrown around the stage. He's been licking his wounds.
Literally.
Yeah.
And don't sell yourself short. Eric is playing Eugene Fodor.
Yeah, it's the happy British dude.
And he gets his comeuppance too.
And everybody gets their comeuppance.
Everyone gets come up.
But if you haven't been out to Super Summer Theater in the Spring Mountain Valley Ranch, it's a beautiful, wonderful experience to take your family, your friends, take a picnic, take some wine, go out and sit under the stars and watch a really quality production for very little price. It's $12 in advance, $20 at the gate. You can get your tickets at the gate if you want.
I would advise against that. We were sold out last night. They were turning people away, possibly.
Last 2 shows, wasn't it? It was pretty
I saw the sold out Shine.
a shrine.
Shine yesterday.
It's a shrine.
But you can also get a flex pass through Super Summer to where you can get, and those are good on any night, regardless of whether it's sold out. So if you bought a flex pass of 10 tickets, you could take you and 9 of your friends to one show, or go see one show
9 times, 10 times.
10 times. Because because there's 12 performances in each show.
So Super Summer Theater, Crazy for You is going on right now. Coming up, if you're interested, over at Las Vegas Little Theater, their musical of the summer is the Great American Trailer Park Musical. That's happening July 13th through the 29th. And that's one of those lesser-known musicals people don't know. I believe it was off-Broadway. But it's a really funny, very thoughtful musical, and it's also silly, which I appreciate.
And shout out to my girlfriend Kelly, who is one of the
Holla.
hostesses in
And if I didn't say Troy Hurd, he'd get mad at me. So Troy Hurd directs that one.
And Princess Grace Kelly.
Princess Grace Kelly. And you can go to lvlt.org for more information on that. Over at the Onyx Theater, they're doing a show, Del Shore's Naked Sordid Reality. That's Friday, June 22nd through Sunday, June 24th. I don't know anything about this one, but always want to give a shout out to local companies who are doing their latest projects. So for more information on that, head over to www.onyxtheater.com.